Hello everybody, I'm John Evans and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching. Happy Monday. We're happy to have you here. A much anticipated episode. We find out who wins the free vintage giveaway. That's right. At the end of this episode, we find out who wins the brass peacock trinket dish for free. We had 69 subscribers. 69. I didn't plan that. Subscribers have entered this contest and are put in the prize wheel. And at the end of this episode, we're going to pull a winner. And you're going to see some incredible things in this episode, like this Alf Thermos that I found. Just found it loose for $2, this Alf Thermos. I didn't know. Do you know the guy who invented Alf, who wrote Alf, was a heroin addict? That's a twist that I really wasn't expecting, but this Alf Thermos is worth about $12 to $15. And if you're bummed out you didn't get in on this free giveaway, the first Monday of the month we give something away. So just remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and throw your boy a like if you could. So let's get to it. We've got an amazing thrift store haul to get to, and I'm just going to start out guns a-blazing. Yep, I'm not playing around with this frog art. Dun, 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 dun. Frog art. These frogs. This doesn't get much better. These are 50 cents each. The price is great. The color, the avocado or olive, the yellow. This is 1970s. This was a very 70s heavy haul that I have for you today. These are beautiful. These were $1. I paid $1 for this. They're obviously very old. And I'm going to sell them for $20. Great art from the 70s. Graphic images from the 70s. Framed well. Always sell. Next thing I found at my Goodwill, these yarny potholders. Adorable chicken with a chick. These are old crafts projects back in the day. I freaking love these. These were $4, which I think scares some people away. But I think these are probably like $18 to $20 potholders, because just hanging on in your kitchen is a statement in and of itself. And I wasn't going to leave them at my Goodwill at $4, so I snatched them up. I'm going to sell them for about $18. Next thing I found at Christian Crossing Thrift Store. How about it? Remember how big horses were in the 70s? We talked about this in the last episode. Every girl had a horse fascination in their rooms were all horses. This brass horse was $5. It's worth about $26, $27. It's got a good look. It's very heavy, probably more 70s stuff. I like it. I like anything brass. It sells very well. Most animals. Next thing I found at the Habitat for Humanity. I gotta be careful with this, because this little miniature set, a condiment set with the salt and the pepper, and this is for, I don't know, mustard, relish, marmalade. I don't know if you can read that. You probably can't. It says Noritake. Noritake is from Japan. They made tons and tons and tons of imports going back. This one seems probably 40s or 50s. It's in perfect condition. It was $8. But here's something weird. On the back, when I bought it, there was another sticker, and the other sticker said $30. So I think someone bought this for $30, donated it, and they left the other sticker on. Either didn't catch it because maybe it blended in and it was orange. I don't know, but it is Noritake, and it is Japan, probably 40s. And I think it's worth closer to that. It even has the original spoon. That's why I bought it. It's got the original little spoon there. So yeah, $30 off of $8. Next thing I found at a garage sale in my neighborhood. What? What is this? I saw this in this guy's yard. I said, how much you want for this? He said, $10. I said, would you take 7? He said, no, I cannot. So I pulled out the $10, and it is a glass mailbox. And it's very old. People at one time, I don't know how far back, 40s, had a glass mailbox. And do you know why they had a glass mailbox? So they could see if there was mail. They wanted to see if they had mail before they opened it up. So super important to go, oh, I do have mail. I will open this up. And it was designed to be hung. Very old, $10. I think they go for around $40. So I'm going to get between 35, 40. They might be worth a little more, but it's a market that I know really nothing about. And it takes a brave person to admit their ignorance. Next, now this is an area, again, the 70s, that's my forte. This is where I excel. See this? $3.99. Forget about that. This was half price. This was $2. This waste paper basket, this rubbish bin, this trash receptacle, whatever you want to call it. But originally it was from a store called Ames. Now if I know my research guy / editor, she's going to find that Ames, some kind of Ames theme song.
So visit your nearby Ames. You'll find great values and a little bit of Southbridge waiting inside. We grew up with better values.
I remember Ames when I was a kid. I bought countless packs of baseball cards and those helmets that came in the quarter vending machines at Ames. A lot of that stuff. I love this because it is late 70s. It's got that classic 70s vibe to it. And it was $2. I'm going to sell this for 17 to 18 bucks. And this is how, if it's $4, I'm not that interested. I'm not interested at all. But $2, I become very interested in a 70s earthy garbage can. Speaking of the 70s, let's talk about it. I need to know if I overpaid for this pitcher. This pitcher was $6 at Christian Crossing thrift store, and I have never, ever in my life seen this pattern. Still got the receipt. I have never seen this pattern, ever. And I love it. It's got ferns. It's got some other ivy type shrubbery, but I love it. And it's $6. I'm going to sell it for $24, 24, 25. Even though it was a little high, I like to pick these pictures up around $4. I'm like, the color does it for me. And tell me, did I overpay for this drinking pitcher? All right, we've got 2 items left. And this is a beaut. This is a beaut. I've had these before. These wall-mounted. Again, the 70s have been very good to me. These wall-mounted mixer sets. Because in this little door, once you open it up, I don't want to drop it. But yeah, the cord, the little mixer things. This was $4.50. It works. The best ones of these have like designs here. Like cool, 60s weird fruits and vegetables and mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, there's some very good ones. This is pretty average with the fake wood grain. Hamilton Beach, it's worth about $22, $23. I paid $4.50 for it. So, again, this is steady. They made me work this week for my finds. Anything else? We're down to our final item, and then we're going to find out who won the trinket dish, if I can find it. We're down to our last thing, and I got to go off I gotta just pick it up, I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, boy. This. Oh, I'm backwards. That's why we do a rehearsal, so I got egg on my face here trying to... This is a chest. A huge, huge, great condition wicker chest with a kind of a wood grain top. You can't really see it, but that is an $8 price tag. Now, I haven't cleaned this, and it's not particularly dirty, but I think it could benefit from a cleaning. I'm not a DIYer. I would never paint this. I mean, I would love it to have it a different color than white, but I'll let someone else tackle this. I'm going to sell this giant wicker boho chest. Massive. I'm just going to get out of the way here. Hold on. For $75. $75 off of 8. Woo! So let's look what I did. I spent $53, $53.50 when it's all said and done through eBay, maybe. This, I'm gonna make around $300, slightly under $300 off of $50. And you can do it too. Keep watching my program, Mid-Mod Money. I'll walk you through it. I'll teach you what I know. Let's find out who wins the trinket dish. Thanks for being here, everybody. Oh, no drums. That's a bummer. I should find out why that happens. Sometimes there's drums, sometimes there's not. And the winner, Catherine Etchison, you've won. And I don't know if she's won before. I don't think she's won before. Catherine Etchison, if you have, mention that. We have not had a 2-time winner yet. Catherine Etchison, you've won this. Email me, midmodmoney@gmail.com. I will get your address from you and send you the peacock. Thanks for watching, everybody. You've been great. Good luck thrifting out there. And remember, always round up.